Let's talk about Epstein Barr or mono. It can trigger autoimmune disease. And when you get it, say you're a teenager or say you're a young adult, it's something that you will always show as an IgG test. If you get an IgG test, it'll say you were exposed to this. Now, that doesn't mean that it's active right now. That means that you had it in the past. Now, if you want to do a test to see if you actually actively have mono right now, you need to do an IgM test. M as in monster. So IgM is active. IgG happened in the past. So that means that it happened, it created some destruction, it triggered an autoimmune disease, and it left. Now, you'll see that fingerprint in your bloodstream always saying you had this. But it doesn't mean that that is actively happening right now. It just is a history. It's historical. It tells us that that could have been your trigger. So great, if that was your trigger, then we're not going to go after that virus that's already gone. It's kind of like going after COVID when you're already better. You'll have COVID antibodies for a period of time. The weird thing about Epstein Barr is that you'll have those antibodies forever, and it'll show that you actually were exposed at some point. So just because that's coming up positive doesn't mean that you have it, unless it says IgM. If it's IgM, we're going to get on some antivirals. We're really going to rally on this. We got to get your immune system to handle that, right? But if it's IgG, it's just information, and it's not necessarily something we're going to go after. It's just planting the story of the history of how this started. So I hope that helps and that makes sense. I don't want you guys all going out there feeling like you're trying to kill viruses, like you're some sort of crusaders, and it's not really what you need to do, when really we might need to just calm your immune system down, because the immune system is overactive when you have an autoimmune disease. Hopefully that makes sense.